action. With action. Are we live? Hello, fellow peoples. I'm not going to use the C word because it's now a flip word. Okay, we're not going to talk anyways about Corona. Welcome everybody. It is Friday, so ching ching to the weekend. And there the message has come. Ursula from Railroad Brewery Yambalito gave me some craft gin today as a gift. We swapped. So she gave me a gift and I'm very blessed. Thank you, my friend. So, and look what I've done. I've used your beer bottle to turn it into my olive oil bottle. So everybody, let's talk food. That's why we're here. But I've decided Friday nights is braai night, and this is just so appropriate. We're here by my lekker Hong Kong Chinese Weber. It's called Bush Baby. And look, I made the fire, and we used our tea bags in paraffin. Remember, I showed you last week how amazing this is. And I'm collecting tea bags because I'm going to make Father's Day gifts. And so let me just take a sip here, bring you closer to the camera and show you this beautiful prawns that we will be doing tonight on the braai. So I cleaned them yesterday. I'm not going to get into too much detail cleaning them. Just remember, when wanting to cook your prawns, defrost it and then take a pair of scissors and cut it right through once it's defrosted, and you'll see that the vein or the poop string is sitting inside here, and you're going to take it out. You can then just wash the head nicely or pull the head off. Look, there's one with the head, and all I've done is I've marinated the lot here in garlic and butter and some oil and lemon juice. Okay, and we were going to cook it last night, but then we had so much leftover potatoes, we ended up not eating prawns last night. So, cooking prawns in the house in the pan is a very, very messy gemors. So, I just want to show you in here, I made my fire, and I'm going to hoist some fresh herbs in there. This is bay leaves. Kath, I'm stealing all your bay leaves. This gives besides a little firework explosion of flavors, oh, there's nothing like a Friday braai. It's obviously the green leaves and the oil in the bay leaves. So, I mean, look at these. That's what I've been cooking with. I just washed them, and if you could smell now the rosemary and so when I braai my prawns, or when you braai your meat, this goes into your meat. So, a nice tip to use your fresh herbs that you planted. Okay, so I'm just going to close up here for a second, and remember we did use the knut tape. Knijp tongue to do the prawns, the braai broodjies last week, and exactly the same. I'm going to just gooi my prawn in here and pop them on the grill. Oopsie daisy, we're making a lekker gemors there. Oopsie, Shan, the ants also have to eat, huh? So, because the oil and the butter is inside now, so they're obviously going to flame a little bit. Okay, so there we go. And you can stick it in quite nicely. And we can pop the prawns back in here. So I'm just going to close it up. How's that? And there we go. And obviously don't go far. And what I'm going to do is I've made some mussels that was given to me by a supplier. Well, I bought it. Look at the size of these mussels. And Ursula, as we spoke, sorry, that's very rude. You told me about picking oysters off some time ago, and oopsie daisy, daar val hy toe nou uit. So be very careful. We don't want to waste prawns. They're very expensive. So I'm just going to take a bit of my gin here and kill my flames. And this is beautiful flavor, so it's not a waste at all. Making your mussel pot. Those mussels were fresh. They came down. They were flown up from Cape Town. And she phoned me and she said, listen, I've got this 15 kilos of mussels, and can you not help? So what we did was we cleaned them, and they were obviously sealed or closed. And all you need to do is pop the sealed mussel into a pot, no water, no nothing, and just bring it to the boil, and the steam will open the prawns, not the prawns, the mussels up. And then all you do is make a cream sauce or a cream tomato sauce or just a creamy wine sauce. And I'm just going to drop, oh, you can see. As they start turning pink and they start curling around or folding in, you know your prawns are ready. Anyway, so yeah, the mussels are so simple. You're going to make your sauce separately, your tomato, onion, garlic, wine, and you just pop your mussels into the sauce, and that's it. And what I've just done was, this was in my freezer, and we are all I did was pop it on the braai in my tinfoil dish. And so look here, I've got a little extra sprig of rosemary, and if you had to brush with your rosemary sprig, your flavors are obviously mixing in nicely there as well. So it's a bit of show, a little bit of a conversation piece that you make with your guests, and people ask, what are you doing? And you tell them that you're flavoring the prawns. And guys, this flavor and the smell, look at that. And if you had to do this on the beach, even much more amazing. Then you've got the smell of the ocean, and as I'm wiping with the rosemary, it's giving a nice flavor to the, so you can see that they're quite nice big. They're L1s, which is the size of the prawn. And that, people, that is how simple it is. But just remember, seafood or any fish, you do not overcook. People tend to be too, like, it's not meat, so it takes really short. And the minute your prawns turn, you can see they change color there, they go all white. And I'm going to keep using this. Is there people there, Nini? Are they asking us questions? They want to know what time is dinner. That was a joke. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this one around. You don't want to put them on the braai directly because they will just fall through. And then all you do is serve this lot. Oh. So you are grilling your prawns. And that, my friends, Linda Martin. Ooh, really good. I tell you what, and I'm going to put them back in this garlic butter sauce and lemon juice. And yeah, this is just wrong on all levels, to go and cook prawns in your face, and you sitting at home having to have macaroni and cheese, or so yeah, these mussels are just absolutely exquisite. So I'm just going to serve the prawns with the same sauce of the mussels, and all you do is you make yourself a little side salad, and I'm somehow going to just, last night's rocket that we used for that So we're just going to keep it there for a little bit. And I'm just going to pop the rest of that rocket and what we used, remember, for the underneath the potatoes. And if you're to pop the prawns onto here, it will be, especially the leftover prawns. And this is a bit hot here, so oh my word, it is absolutely exquisite. So these are actually done, so let's just keep them warm. I'm going to pop my tomatoes on here, and we can give them a little cut. Where is our little knife? They're in here. And a little bit of pomegranates. What are they asking? Peter Witten, can I place my takeaway? Peter, I'll send the microlight over to bring you this amazing din-dins. I know. Look at this. And this fresh Parmesan cheese with the, like I was telling you the other day, we are no longer doing Greek salads. Greek salads are very last season, very retro. Will I just turn, let me just turn this prawns around. Oh my hat. That is absolutely exquisite. And I'm going to pop some of these, and there's some cucumber I'm going to toss onto here. And I'm just going to, we can cut my tomatoes, and I'm somewhere using the stems of the, I just gave them all a nice wash. And guys, Parmesan on a salad is absolutely exquisite. And some of those toasted almonds we used last night. And how about some avocado? Oh my hat. Sorry people, this is like just wrong on all levels to make you, hello cut. And I'm not going to put pepper because, as you know, and then let's just put the prawns. Where's the prawns buck, Nunu? Okay, let's just open this up. Ow, daar brand ek nou. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the raw prawns to the side. And I'm going to not spill my drink. Jo, pas op, daai klein dingetjie is warm. And oh my golly, and we will just put the rest of the prawns over on them now. But I'm just going to continue with my salad. And some nice wine vinegar. So obviously it's got a lot of peppery taste, the rocket. So slowly on the pepper, and your Parmesan is kind of salty. And look how cool, I think this is a Carol Boys. Ja, het is nogal. We'll, and toss a little, oh, I don't want to actually ruin that because that just looks too pretty. So with some pomegranates, a bit of nuts. Guys, this salad is just can't be boring anymore. We're not allowed to make these horrible salads anymore. And so let's just bring this, the oysters, the mussels closer. And what we're going to do, we'll just, in fact, we'll just throw these ones straight onto the braai. These prawns, look at that. Guys, this is what I do for a living. I'm a private chef, and Loret's kitchen, at the moment, is in lockdown because we're not allowed to cater all functions, all weddings, everything is on hold. But you know what? We're using the time positively. And look, I'm going to just keep this on here so that they nice, stay warm while those ones cook. And then I'm going to do what is just so wrong. Stick a prawn. You know what? They marinated. And you know what's a fantastic marinade is if you take fish masala and you marinate your prawns with fish masala and you cook them with your oil on the braai and grill them like that. Next level. So yeah. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay people. So just a little bit of sharing on a different level, and I know you can braai them in a frying pan with some lots of oil and butter, but I think people are scared to cook prawns because they're so expensive, and so to flop it is a very expensive exercise, so you really not want to waste prawns. So once this is over, we will have some hands-on cooking classes in my kitchen. But honestly, this is just super easy. And if you have a skottel braai, you can do it on a skottel braai. But the smokiness in that prawns is just, and then obviously your garlic and your lemon juice. So now what we're going to do is just serve it with some fresh cut lemon and some more braai breekies. And the mussel recipe I'll show you one evening. But it was just, I decided to take it out the freezer. It just looked too good. It was just ocean. The ocean spoke to me. There's a hint of a chili in there. So, so with a nice dipping bread like your ciabatta. Mwah. Anyway, so that, my dear friends, you see that you're in the smoke. I'm going to say have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the weekend. It was really, we're not very busy at the kitchen, but we got a few things sorted there, and we pack and we do some admin. So using the time wisely, but we kept on filling the freezer with ready-made meals and making wholesome meals for people who cannot cook or who's not great at cooking. And yeah. So any questions, please pop me. I'll go and answer all the questions afterwards. And so thanks, Ush, for the gift. I really appreciate it. I got a bottle of wine last night from the other client, and then this client, Ush, bottle of gin. It is really appreciated. And have a fantastic weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Good night. Mwah.